Hey, I don't know what I'm doing. Twilight life? Okay, moving on. Yeah, this is a Twilight jacket. Like, you guys didn't see enough Twilight in my last video from yesterday. I did, if you guys don't know, like a bookshelf tour slash overview type of thing. I'll link it down below. Well, I'll link the Vlogmas 2017 playlist down below for you guys, so you guys can go catch up on all those videos. So I kind of need some ideas. Didi actually suggested that idea for the bookshelf overview thing, and then she also suggested that I do like my best books of this year, favorite books of this year. And then I was like, well, I kind of know I'm probably going to do one next in January of like my favorites from this year. But then it's kind of like, well, I could do like all my favorites, most of my favorites from this year, but there are a lot of them, so I need to cull them. And then in January I could just do like my top 5 that I would recommend to people, because sometimes when I do like my top recommendations, I don't always put like every single one of my favorite books, because there are some books I know that I love that suggesting to a wider audience is not like a thing, but if I know you better and your reading taste, then I can be like, oh, then you'll love this. I do that a lot. Actually, that's a discussion that we can talk about, like how you recommend books. We can have a book discussion about audiobooks and things like my book buying and how has it grown again since I made my last book buying video, because I remember doing a discussion on that. So I'll link it down below if I can find it. But yeah, any bookish video ideas you guys want me to do, let me know. I know I have a list somewhere, so I really need to check it out. So yeah, if those sound good to you, second them. If you guys have another recommendation, leave them down below. If I can do it, I will. Just remember, my editing skills so laughable, just they're non-existent. So yeah, just remember to keep that in mind. So moving on, I'm going to go over to the currently reading part of this video, because you guys, I couldn't make such a short video about me needing video ideas and throwing a few out there, right? That would have been slightly shameful. So right now I am currently reading Omega Rising by Joshua Dezel. Well, technically I'm currently listening, because I know people hate it when you're listening to an audiobook and people are like, no, you're not reading it, you're listening to it. I get you. So I'm on chapter 6. I'm like an hour into this. I have like 6 hours left to go, and really been enjoying it. I started it on my walk, and I had put it down at a lower, I'll just talk about that later in my audiobook thing. But it's about this guy, and he was in the military, and he's having some, like, he just wants to be alone after all that. So he's kind of sequestered away out in the mountains. And then one night he wakes up, there's like this spacecraft landing or crashing, and he goes out to investigate, and he gets caught up on the spaceship, and things go from there. I kind of really like this guy's personality so far, as well as the alien being that is also present right about now. I feel like it's like well matched, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how everything ends up from there, because I find their interactions slightly hilarious. Like, I was laughing when I was walking, and it was a good thing I was mostly alone for that. So that's what I'm currently listening to. I'm not sure if I think after this video maybe I'll just put on my headphones and listen to the rest of it or something, or maybe start one of my physical books and then save this for my walk tomorrow again. So right here I have Red Shirts by John Scalzi. I read like a chapter and another page, and so far it's interesting from that. And then over here I read the whole chapter because I filmed the Triad chapter tag. You guys may wonder why that's not up yet, but only because I was like, well, I know some people from the Triad chapter tag, what they'll do is they'll read one of the books and then review it in the same video. So I'm gonna try to attempt that with one of these books, so hopefully, and that would be this one or one of the other ones. I don't know yet, so I may continue with this or this. Like right now I'm kind of torn. Sci-fi, weird fantasy, sci-fi stuff going on in this one, but like this character is hilarious and this is hilarious, and I feel like I'm sensing a theme, because right now I just kind of want funny but yet intriguing, because I like the dry, sarcastic humor that's happening in Omega Rising, and this one is just have some weird funny like parody-ness going on, and this character is just kind of like douchey but kind of funny at the same time. So I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys are currently reading. If you guys have listened or read any of these books and what your guys' thoughts are on them, or if any of these intrigued you. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.